Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another art vlog. Y'all, I am so excited that I am finally picking up this camera. Like, I don't even know, like, do I look at the screen? I don't remember what I used to do. But I am really excited that I am finally picking up this camera. I have been wanting to vlog since forever. I mean, I can't even talk. So there's so much. There's of course so much I need to update you guys on. Like, you can probably already tell that the background, everything is different. There's a lot going on right here. I'm just happy to be back. I have been trying to create. I've been trying to paint little by little here and there, but I haven't been recording it. I haven't been really like up on my stuff. So I feel like I was like, let me pick up the camera just to give myself a little bit of motivation on creating and painting. In this video, I do plan to show myself painting and trying to get back into the groove of things. I have started some art recently, and I was posting about it on my social media, but I kind of stopped working on it. And so I'm going to work on that a little bit more today and show a time lapse of all of that. But I kind of need to get my art set up together. Like, I need to really, like, I don't have like a situation in this apartment like I did in my old apartment. And so I just need to figure out a situation basically. And while I'm doing that, I definitely want to talk. I got updates. Like, I know you guys are wondering, what have you been doing? Why are you not creating? Why haven't I seen new art from you? It's been years. What's going on? I know you have lots of questions. I have lots of answers and lots of things that I just want to talk about. I have this painting here. I started this painting like maybe a few months ago, and I have it on display, but it's not done. Like, I started working on the leaves, and I know to some it probably looks great but to others you could probably tell that they're not like super detailed, you know. So I wanted to put more detail into that, but I did do a whole lot on the face and the hair, and I want to put some more detail in the background. But yeah, I thought it was good enough to put on display, but she's not done, you know. Like, any artist will know, like, sometimes you be thinking it still needs a little bit more work, and that's how I'm feeling right now. So this particular painting I'm going to work on today, and I'll show you guys some footage of that. Right now, like, I just do not have a really good like space to do art in this apartment. I did downsize to a 1-bedroom, so all I have is like my living room space. Honestly, like, this video is just supposed to be chill vibes. I'm not about to do something super crazy or whatever. I just really want to film myself trying to get back into creating. Maybe I can draw some motivation and encouragement through you guys as well who's watching, and you guys can comment and all of that. Please comment and subscribe and all that stuff. That really does encourage me. Yeah, let me just get to it, okay? silly as this setup might seem in this little space, it will be really helpful for me, just because when I was sitting on the floor painting this painting at first, like my back was hurting, and I really just wanted to kind of be back in my like comfortable place when it comes to painting, and this is kind of what was comfortable for me before. Honestly, this is kind of an experiment a little bit, since I've not filmed in this apartment yet, and you know, with this exact setup. So I'm just really interested in seeing how this footage comes out. But if you want to just watch me paint a little bit and get back into it, like, y'all, it's been months like since I've picked up a paintbrush, but I'm really excited to just be doing this right now. It's slow moving. I know this is like a very slow moving process right now, this even in this vlog, but this is just me trying to be like real and raw with y'all and show y'all kind of how I'm going about just getting back into this. So if you want to, you know, watch me work on this a little bit, just keep watching. Okay, y'all, so I am back. I've just been painting these leaves for the past couple hours and just trying to get somewhere on this latest painting. And one of the things that I'll show you guys is I was wanting to change the background color. This is where I'm at right now. The face has been looking like this for like months now. I did get so much further on the leaves. I did add some additional colors. There's still more I want to do to the face because I feel like it's pulling really orange right now. I don't know, I feel like I need just to add a little bit more balance to her face, like add some kind of contrast but still complementary colors there. The background, I did change this, like I literally just threw some like a light layer of gesso over it because something about whatever I was doing before just was not landing with me. It felt a little too dark, and I was trying to do some type of like pattern in the back, but it felt like it was really clashing with what was going on in the face and the leaves. So I might just do a solid color. But even when I threw that gesso over it, I'm kind of liking how it's looking. Like I'm liking that, like, I don't know, chalky pink, I don't know, color. I'm liking that. So I might actually try to make a color like this, or it's super close. It's one of those paintings where I could call it done if I really wanted to, but I still think there's a little bit more I can do. I'm about to actually get ready to go visit my friend and her dog. He's a puppy and I haven't seen him in a little while. Just gonna visit them, see what they're up to, and yeah. Hello.
Which did you grow big?
Huh? Hi, Doc. Say hi to the camera. Look at my nephew, guys. His name is Doc. Him so cute. Oh, are you posing for the camera? I'm crying. Mariah, you should see, bro. You should see. I love you. It's so cute. He was just like, oh, he's so cute. Say hi, Doc, to the peoples on YouTube. Hey y'all, it is the next day. It is Wednesday the 31st. I did not get as much vlog footage yesterday as I was hoping to get. I don't know, I think my like vibe and my mood was just a little off yesterday. Like I just wasn't like feeling like in the vlogging mood as much as I wanted myself to. You know, you guys did see that I saw my nephew Doc, and he was so cute. I spent a lot of time with him and my friend Mariah last night, and I did get like 2 or 3 hours of painting done, but I got pretty far on my painting, so I am pretty happy about that, and I feel like that's an accomplishment in itself. So I am going to continue working on that today. I've been working on this video for like 3 days now, but it's all right. I'm still just getting back into the groove of it all. It's morning, actually. It is 11:30, and so it's almost afternoon actually, but I am thinking about first cleaning up because my apartment is a mess. It's been a mess. I'm tired of it being a mess, and I'm gonna clean it up, and I'm gonna make me some breakfast. I'm actually gonna make breakfast first because I'm hungry. Then I'm gonna get into filming the next part of my video, and then I'm going to continue working on my painting. Okay, y'all, how many of y'all have done this? Like, I have my water for my paint, and then I had just a cup of water that I was drinking. I put my paintbrush in it. Artist problems. I don't know why it's a mess up here. I can't keep it together. Now, I tend to just use a lot of colors like right out of the bottle, but sometimes I still gotta mix them, you know, like I can't be that lazy. Maybe I'll actually talk while I'm creating this paint color. So let me see if I can set this up. I have a few topics that I want to talk about because I do want to give you guys an update. I know that this vlog has been all over the place, but I did want to give you guys an update because it has been over a year, maybe closer to a year and a half since I last posted a vlog on here or any kind of video. You know, a lot has changed. Like, it's been a long time. I'm older, you know, just things have changed. So let's just get started on this paint and chat. So I have topics. books, okay? The first thing, let's talk about art. What's happening is probably your question. It's been kind of slow. And I can't say it's because of artist block and blah, 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 all that stuff I was talking about before, which was very true. But I would just say like my mental health played a huge role in it. And you know, just where I was at in life and what I was doing and all of the responsibilities and stuff that I had. I think it just really pushed the priority of art, or pushed art down in my list of priorities. The thing about anything in life is when you have too many things on your plate, right? It becomes very easy to push certain things to the side, especially if those particular things are not what's directly paying your bills, or it's not affecting other people as directly as some things may be. And for me, art was one of those things where I wasn't making a whole lot of money off of it anyways, and I wasn't as consistent anyways, and it's a lot easier to push that aside and to focus on work and to focus on friends, to focus on families and relationships. And so that was sort of the reason why I wasn't creating, because I was overwhelmed. My time and my mental capacity was taken up by everything else in life. That kind of goes into the second thing that I wanted to talk about, which was mental health, because although yes, all of that is true, mental health still played a role. Mental health, I would say, is one of those things that is also on the plate of responsibilities, because for me, who clinically deals with depression and anxiety and has been diagnosed with those two things, that is a full-time job. Being depressed is a full-time job. And I've been dealing with depression for like maybe 9 years or something. Like, I may have been dealing with it longer, but like when it really became noticeable in my life was about 9 years. I think I was a sophomore or junior in college at the time when it really became a part of my life. And so that is something that has been really up and down for me. And it, you know, like I said, it's something that takes up a lot of your time, a lot of your mental capacity. Most of my time is dedicated towards managing that outside of all of those other priorities that I just named. One of the things that I started to prioritize is getting my mental health and everything on track. I need a paint. Let me, you know, I just got to talking. I'm gonna paint this background while I'm talking. So all of the realization of my issues with priorities started last year. It was right before I turned 30. And I mention that because turning 30 for me was an event, okay? Like it was an entire situation, okay? I think it's just because for me and a lot of us, turning 30 or 30 is that point where you sort of want to have accomplished so many things. Like when you're 18, 19, 20, this is when I'm going to have accomplished X, Y, and Z. It feels so far away when you do that. And it was just crazy to me that I was 30 almost, and there were still a lot of things that I hadn't accomplished that I wanted to accomplish. And that kind of just put me in a weird headspace. Accomplishing a whole bunch of stuff by 30 is not realistic. That's a conversation in itself, because up until then, I was prioritizing my life based off of what I thought was important. And that was based off of what other people said, or like whether that's friends and family or society, or, you know, things that are indirectly implicated in everyday life. Like I was thinking, oh, this is what I should want because this is what everybody wants, right? Or this is what people think I should want, or like, so my priorities always were based off of that and not based off of what made me happy or what gave me peace or what gave me joy or what made me feel fulfilled. I'm putting this color back here right now and it's not light enough. I wanted it this light. That's how light I wanted it. So yes, I started to think about my priorities, and that was not a short process, okay? Because like I said, it's been over a year since I first started realizing I had this problem. And so I've basically since then have made a lot of changes in my life. And those changes were not easy. I started to realize that I needed to prioritize art, and that prioritizing art is not something that's going to always come easy, because I think what I expected of myself as an artist is that I was going to wake up every day and just be so excited, motivated to create, and that while I was creating, I was always going to feel, I guess, fulfilled in that process, and it was going to give me energy. That's not the case. Like, I'm not always every day going to wake up and feel like, let me paint this painting. Like, but even then, I have to discipline myself to want to do that thing more than anything, you know? Like, you can love something but still have to create discipline in yourself to do that thing regularly. And that's the thing that I slowly been realizing in this journey. With that, I realized still I don't really have the mental capacity along with time to create like I want to. I mentioned early on in this video that I was fun employed. So right now I am not working a corporate job like I was before, and it's not a permanent thing. It is just a decision I made a couple months ago because, again, my mental health was not what I needed it to be. My priorities were all out of the place. I was not creating consistently, and I realized one of the main issues being work. And I know it's crazy to just step away from a job without having another job lined up. I was in a position to where I could do that for a few months, as scary as it was, and it took me a long time to make the decision. I went ahead and pulled the plug on it. This is not to say that I did not enjoy my job. I actually enjoy what I do. I am a product designer. I've mentioned this on my channel before. That's basically where you design apps or features for apps. I loved what I did. I actually really loved my team. It was not an easy transition for me. I worked for my last company for 2.5 years. It is kind of a high demanding job. It is a job that can sometimes require you, depending on the company, you know, to take on a lot of projects, to do a lot of work, and especially if you're, you know, on particular teams that have a lot of output. And I was on teams like that. My work just kind of became everything in terms of my time. I was putting in so much time at work and getting off of work and just not feeling up for anything else, just being super drained and super tired and not even feeling like spending time with friends or family. You know, it was just kind of hard for me to always have to feel like that, you know? That's part of the reason why I took the step back, because even if I wanted to find a new job, I just didn't have the energy, like even to interview and have conversations effectively. And you know, like my mind just was not in a place where I could even like talk about things with a new company, you know, like, and having to do that in between such a demanding schedule. Like, honey, I'm unemployed, and I have been for just under 2 months. And it's so funny because I thought when I finished working that I was gonna get right up on creating. I was gonna create, I was gonna work on my design portfolio, I'm gonna find me a new amazing job, I'm gonna do all this stuff. None of it happened, honey. None of it happened. Like, a whole bunch of other stuff happened, but it wasn't it. I was spending a lot of time doing nothing these past couple months. I'm realizing that I probably needed that, and I probably needed to just do nothing. I needed to relax. I needed to, you know, sleep, and I was doing that. And I also been taking the last couple months to work on my mental health in general, work on my health, like get my mind, spirit, body, everything together. I started working out. I am not the type of person that can paint and work through depression. Like, I know that people are like, oh, put that into your art, put that into your art. For some reason, that is not what inspires me to create. I think being in a good place and being happy and being filled with joy is where I feel the most creative, and I've accepted that. Like, I no longer want to fight against that, although I think it would be cool to create like with my depression and to be able to put that into my work, and that's something I should work on or something I should try to do. I also don't want to force something that doesn't come natural to me. And I know there might be some people who think, well, why does creating have to be so prioritized? Like if you work and you're able to take care of yourself, why does it matter, right? And really like my answer to that is that creating is something that I feel I am meant to do. I feel I was born to be an artist, and this is what is like a bit of like my calling in life. And I don't know exactly where God wants to take me when it comes to my creating. I believe that over time, not doing it tends to wear on my spirit. That's part of the reason why I want to create, not just because it's going to make me money or it should be my career or whatever, but because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. That's pretty much like the update in terms of art, mental health, where I'm at in life. For right now, I am liking the fact that I have freedom to create almost like a full-time artist, and I'm really liking that. Let me show y'all. You see? I think it's doing something. We'll see. Oh, this shows a little bit. How come I ain't have it at this angle the whole time? You may have noticed I don't have braces anymore. And I ain't had them for a while. So these came off last December. So it's been like 8 months or 8.5 months since these have come off. Of course, I was really happy about that. I had them for like 2 years and 3 months or something like that all together. So I still have to get some work done because I have to get like an implant. There's still work to be done, but the last thing I'll mention is, you may have noticed, I have locks now. And these I started right before I got my braces off. So it was like I ended one journey right after starting a new one. So I thought that was really nice. And I was just, you know, I had been natural for like 11 or 12 years now. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm ready for a change. And I also just was in a place where I was tired of relying on wigs and stuff, and also just the particular maintenance for loose natural hair was something I was not all that into anymore. I thought it was just a good time. I actually started posting on my Instagram like a lot of pics and stuff like that when it comes to my locks. So I do post, you know, updates on my story, and I plan to post like more reels and stuff like that to show my journey. You should follow me there and, you know, keep up with that, and also keep up with, you know, just the latest art and everything that I have. That is all the updates. It just has been a really good, you know, process, and I'm really happy about where I'm at right now and where I'm going. Please encourage me through this process. It is a process. I'm not going to be perfect, but I am definitely wanting to be more consistent. I definitely still think that it is too dark. But you see, because it's darker than what it was before. I definitely think the color is doing what I wanted it to do though, with the cooler tone than it was before. So I'm gonna keep working on that, and I think this is what I'm accomplishing for today. Hey y'all, so it is a new day. It is Friday, September 2nd. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I posted my complete painting on there. I did finish the painting. I had showed a little bit of footage before this of me just kind of putting some detail in the background, so I do want to show you guys that. Look at it. The lighting kind of wants to wash it out, but I put just a slight detail in the back. You know, look at her. I love it. I'm so excited about how this came out. I still have to sign it and probably do just a little bit of like cleanup, like make sure this white is really white and stuff like that. I am so hyped. It looks so good. It's been a long time since I've completed like an acrylic on canvas painting, so I'm really excited about that. I've been doing a lot of digital art more recently, but getting back into the canvas has been really nice. I'm definitely going to start a new painting. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today or tomorrow, so there is a possibility that that new painting does not get into this particular vlog. Definitely in the next vlog you will be able to see that. So if you haven't yet, go to my Instagram, like it. It is on sale. I will be selling prints eventually. Just let me know if you're interested. Now I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and get a little work done. Okay, so for some reason I forgot to make an actual outro to this video or to end it correctly. I just kind of ended it and then never recorded much footage, but I wanted to just show here that my friends and I had went out over the weekend after that, and I didn't do too much painting at all for the rest of the weekend. So just stay tuned for the next vlog to see another project that I'm going to work on. And please rate, comment, and subscribe. And thank you. Bye.